Hey everyone, Corey here. I wanted to put together this quick video to talk about challenge groups. I really feel that some of you are having a hard time with putting together a group and grasping the concepts of it, and it really isn't that hard, and I just kind of want to take some pressure off of you guys into I think if you think of this as a fun little game, I think it'll be a little easier for you. So I know a lot of you are fearful with the whole challenge group and you don't get a lot of hits on your posts and people aren't really responding back and you're nervous about asking them to buy Shakeology. Well, I'm going to just kind of go over some things and how I run mine and how I feel about challenge groups. So not everyone might agree with what I have to say, but this is what's helped me and this is what's working for me. I've done them now for over a year, so I've kind of had time to play around with challenge groups and to see what works best. So what I'm going to do is just kind of go through what I do. And I'm going to let you know that too that I've tried the Tommy Migrant 5-step process of inviting and all that, and it didn't work for me. It really didn't, and I've tried multiple times. I've sat here on a Sunday morning and I have my 50 people that I'm inviting to the challenge group, and I get to step 3 and it just stops, and I get a couple step 4s and then stops, and it's kind of discouraging, especially because you spend a lot of time and you get all excited because you're walking these people through the steps and then it just stops and you think, well, what did I do wrong? And it just didn't work for me. And I think when we start to think about putting these challenge groups together, we really need to figure out what's going to work for us. And for me, what works best is events. Creating an event. Some of you, I saw comments about, no one commented on my post about my challenge group. I'm really discouraged about it. Well, I still post too about my challenge groups, trying to get people, invited and people engaged in questioning, hey, what is that she's having? I do that as well. I don't panic when somebody or nobody inquires about it. People are still seeing it and people are still thinking. So don't forget about that. Don't think, oh my gosh, no one clicked like on it and no one messaged me like I asked them to do. They're seeing it, they're just not there yet. So what I do with the event, I've done events in a couple different ways, and I've kind of tested some things out, I guess, and I've, put together these big long paragraphs and, tried to wow people and get them all excited. And what I kind of found was that the people or the challenge groups that I did with these big long paragraphs explaining what the challenge group was about, what you're going to have to do, what you're going to have to buy, all of that, it didn't really pan out for me. And I was kind of looking back before I did my November one saying, well, I really wouldn't want to sit there and read all that either. That was long. Like, who really wants to spend the time and sit there and read this big mother paragraph or multiple paragraphs about a challenge group that they should be a part of? I certainly wouldn't. So this one that I just did, I kept really short and sweet and to the point. And I'm going to read it for you. So I did, the holidays will not stop me from getting in shape. And it's a 60-day challenge group, and I'm going to read exactly what I wrote. A few of you I've actually invited into this group so you could see just kind of the communication going on. And it says, November 5th is the day my next fitness challenge group will start. This is going to be the holidays will not stop me from getting in shape challenge group. Don't be that person that commits to getting in shape after the holidays. Thanksgiving is one day and Christmas is one day. What about all the other days? Pick your program of choice, but it needs to be at least a 60-day program. We are going to cruise into the new year with no excuses and feeling great about ourselves. Sound good? Awesome. Message if you would like more information, or just say I'm in, and then I put my link there. So it's 2 short little paragraphs, short and sweet, to the point, that's it. And then I kind of wanted to make it cute and kind of catchy. So you can put a little picture up in the corner, and I was like, okay, so it's holidays, let's think, I'm trying to say there's no excuse around Thanksgiving and Christmas. Maybe I can find a skinny turkey. No, I didn't really want to do that. So then I Googled like Santa Claus working out, and there were so many pictures of Santa Claus either lifting weights or running on a treadmill. So it was so easy to find this cute little picture. And I had so many people that I could pick from just because I've been a coach for a while and you know, I have a lot of people. And I think I invited about, I think 160 or so people to this event. And I also have a couple other challenge groups going on right now. So I kind of opened it up to them as well and said, hey, I'm starting this new group. There's about 15 of us in there right now. Do you guys want to carry over into the new one? And a couple people said yes. So that, you know, I've added a few more people on. There's some coaches in this one too, which is great because I want you guys to see how I do it, and maybe that will help you. So my group starts this coming Monday, and right now I think I have 14 or 15 people that have committed to be in it. I have 7 maybes, and I've personally messaged all of them. The people that even said that they were going and I haven't heard from, they're not in my private group yet, and they're not going to be in the group until they've talked to me. The 7 maybes I've messaged personally as well in a private Facebook message, and I haven't heard back from them, so that's fine. 15 is great. I love the number. Obviously you guys saw my point structure of how we'll go about this group, and you know, it's just a great way. In my point structure before I did it, I really struggled to get everybody committed and to be engaged and want to post in there all the time and everything. So, you know, I think it was Ange and I were talking, and we talked about the point structure. I was like, I got to do something, you know, to make this fun. And that made it so much more fun, the whole point structure. And it's a little, you know, it's time consuming for me because I actually have to keep track of it. But if you do it daily, it's not bad. I have a spreadsheet. I have everyone's name on it. I have all these columns. And, you know, I just go over the post for the day. You know, if so-and-so post a picture, 2 points. Somebody commented on it, 1 point. You know, it's just, you got to do it. It's fun. So, you know, at the end of 2 weeks, I might say, okay, we're coming up on the end of 2 weeks here. My points are tallied up, and so-and-so gets a box of protein bars. You know, it's a challenge within a challenge. It makes it fun. I also want to talk about, too, the requirements to get into the challenge groups. Some coaches out there make it mandatory. You have to buy a challenge pack. You have to be on Shakeology. I found that if I made that a mandatory thing, I wasn't getting the responses that I was hoping for. Or it just comes off as being way too salesy. And I don't want that. I want to work out with people. I want people to get healthy, and so what? They didn't buy a P90X from me. They might have got it off Craigslist. You know, they might not be on Shakeology right now, but the thing is, if you invite them into your groups and you're talking daily about Shakeology, or you're posting your pictures of, you know, your shaker cup, you know, of Shakeology, eventually they start to get the buzz. They, you know, okay, what is this Shakeology that you're drinking? What is it all about? And especially if there's multiple people drinking Shakeology in your group, then people usually get on it themselves. So I personally feel that if somebody wants to do P90X but does not want to be on Shakeology, please welcome them into your group. Most people eventually either buy another program down the road or will get on Shakeology. So you shouldn't really have to worry about that. What else? There was more that I was going to talk about. The length of your program, I personally have not done well with 90-day programs. I think they go on for way too long. I like to keep them fresh. The longest I have my groups is 60 days. Most programs are 90 days, and people can continue on. They really can. But I guess you kind of have to gauge how your group's doing. If they want to continue, you know, for another 30 days, you know, posting, and if you're having a great time with it, go with it. But I kind of try to keep mine to 30 to 60 days. The one that I'm doing in November, we're going to get through the holidays, so we're definitely getting through January 1st. You know, we'll go into January 5th, actually. So I also found that if I kept my challenge group program specific, that hurt me too. And there are so many Beachbody programs out there right now that, yeah, the ones most people know are P90X, Insanity, maybe Turbo Jam, all the infomercial ones. They don't really know about Les Mills Pump. They don't know about Combat. They don't know about Body Beast. They don't know about, half of them anymore, So they see Brazil Butt Lift on TV too. So the thing about having a challenge group and inviting people to come in and pick any program of their choice, it's great because so many people are going to see this variety now. Like, oh, she's doing Les Mills and, I see a picture with barbells. I used to love to lift weights in the gym, like maybe that's one that I want to try. It's so cool because they start out with one and then they can't wait to get into your next challenge group doing a program that somebody else was doing in that challenge group, So it keeps it fresh. It keeps people knowing where all the programs are, what they are, how long they are, what people are getting for results. It's just, I really feel that if you shouldn't, I can't say shouldn't, you got to do what you want, but for me, I'm just telling you what's worked best for me is just keeping it open to whatever anybody wants. Definitely. Sorry. I guess I'm creating this video to help you and trying to show you what works for me. So, in a nutshell, try an event. Try an event. Keep your verbiage, what you want in there. Keep it short, sweet, to the point. Keep it fun. Try to find a funny, cute picture. I think people are drawn to stuff like that. You can Google anything, and there's a picture out there to put it in there. Invite 50 to 200 people. It doesn't matter. Just invite them. With an event, if they're not on Facebook, they're going to miss your post about your challenge group if you're not posting about it every day. But with an event, they have, a lot of people don't go to their events, but if you're commenting in your event, hey guys, you still got 2 weeks to go, they're going to see that, because they have that event that's attached to them. So, really think about stuff like that. Short verbiage, invite a lot of people, and then probably about a week before, just remind people, hey, don't forget, you got to get your orders in. If if you haven't picked your program yet, let me know. This group that I'm doing right now has about 15 people, and I've been privately messaging every single one of them, like, hey, are you all set for your program? Yeah, I got P90X, great. Are you going to be trying Shakeology? Yeah, I'm really thinking about it. Okay, I suggest this, it's my favorite one. So you can privately message them, have conversations. This time, about a week before, I created the page, and anyone that I had the confirmations or had purchased anything from me, they're definitely in there already. The coaches from this group that wanted to be in it are in it. So, I'm really excited with Monday. We're going to kick off strong, posting pictures, posting everything, talking it up, and I'm going to try to, my best to keep everybody motivated, and it's going to be huge for me too because I'm excited to do this crazy nasty hybrid that I'm creating, and kind of taking on the reset diet as well, increasing the calories a little bit just because I will be working out, but I'm playing with a couple things that I'm really excited about, so this is going to be fun. So I hope this video helps you. I hope that it takes a lot of the scare out of how you're feeling right now. I know you guys are fearful, and I want you to face your fears, but the challenge groups need to be fun. It's a fun thing, but you got to get used to doing them because it's going to bring in income. It's going to bring in people that you don't know. Eventually people are going to get referred to you. That's how a couple of them are in this group right now. They're friends of friends that want to do this. So you got to do it. Just try. If you need any help with your verbiage, let us know. We can help you with it. We don't want to see you fail. I've been reading the verbiage that's been coming through. It's been great. If there's anything that I see that I'm like, ooh, I don't think that, I'll definitely let you know. But just this weekend, I really want everyone to focus on their challenge groups, creating the event, and getting it out there and seeing what kind of response you get. And if you have any questions, just let us know. Okay? Deal? All right. Thanks.